What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Yours truly, Kinchman Knight here, back again with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content. I got a perfect video topic for you guys today, man. This is for all the fellas, man. This is for all the men that watches my channel. Man, the importance of finding the right, not perfect, because there's no such thing as a perfect person in this world, on this universe, but the importance of finding the right woman to have kids with, man. This is crazy. This is a crazy topic. Very good topic. So, as men, right, you know, it's important to change. It's important to elevate and evolve in life, man. And within that evolvement, you know what I'm saying, comes with wanting to share a life with someone, right? If that's what you want, if that main goal in life is to have, you know, a family, you know, marriage and kids and so on and so forth, and having that Shrek type of lifestyle, man, you know, being single, you know what I'm saying, then going through certain things, then eventually finding that one and living happily ever after with your kids and your wife, right? That's the ultimate dream life for any man, really, you know what I'm saying, especially for myself. But what's important is to not marry just anybody, just out of saying that you want to be married, because it's very, very important finding the right person. Any and every female isn't right for you. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of equivalent with music or movies and TV shows, right? Certain people tend to go for pop than big. You know what I'm saying? Because big may not be for you. What Big said may not be for you. His style, his flow, his lyricalness may not be for you. You like pop, right? You tend to go for, you know, you listen to Cole than Kendrick. You may rock more with Cole than Kendrick. Kendrick may not be for you. His flow, his lyricalness, what he says in his songs may not be for you. You know what I'm saying? People tend to go for, you know what I mean, all these things, you know what I'm saying? And I say that really to say that everybody is not for you. And you should never, ever, ever move off of hurt and move off trauma. I know that for sure because I've done that with, you know, my past with certain women, and oh, this person hurt me, so I'm gonna do this to hurt that person, and it's not healthy, bro. It's not really good. And in this video, man, I'm gonna break that down for you, man. The importance of finding the right woman for you. All these things really is very, very important. It's 5 simple things. 5 simple things that every man should have on their list as far as picking and finding the right woman, right? Number 1 is very simple. Stand on your standards. What do I mean by that? Stand on your standards, right? If you prefer a woman that doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't party, that doesn't do these things, right? And she has to have these certain things, stand on those. You know what I mean? I personally have been through that, right? Where, oh, I prefer a woman that doesn't drink at all, but she's cute when she does this and she does that. She cooks, she cleans, she does all these things, but she drinks occasionally. She's like, you know what? I think I could deal with that. You know what I mean? A woman that gets tipsy or stuff like that. No, I said I prefer a woman that doesn't drink at all. You know what I mean? So stand on your standards, bro. Stand on what you say. Stand on how you feel. Right? Write down every single thing that's really a turnoff for you when it comes to women. Write it all down. And if she doesn't qualify, and she has at least 5 or 6 or 7 or however number of turnoffs on it, bro, she gotta go, bro. She gotta go, right? It's like a positives and the negatives right here, right? Say you write down 10 positives, 10 negatives on that list, right? And ultimately, she has 5, right? 5 positives that's on your thing, but 6 on the negatives. 6 is greater than 5, so she gotta go. Stand on your standards, bro. Stand on your values. That's your key to finding a right woman to have kids with. Number 2 really should have been number 1, but she has to be family oriented. What's the point of marrying someone and having kids with someone that's not family oriented? She doesn't have a stable family. Someone like that is not good to have kids with. Simple. If she's not family oriented and she's so independent and she does this, she don't need nobody, she don't need no man, why would you have kids with someone like that? She doesn't care about, you know what I mean, that togetherness. Make sure you pick someone that is very adequate with the people that's in her circle. You know what I'm saying? Even people that's not family, she treat as family. As far as friends, co-workers, people that she went to school with, someone that keeps in contact with people that she, been around throughout her entire life. That's someone that you want to keep around. That's someone that you will want to have kids with, because that bond that she has with, like I said, her family, friends, co-workers, she will continue that bond with not only yourself, but with the kids. Growing up within that environment, someone that brings everybody together, bro, that's a winner. That's a W. That's a dub. That is someone that you want to have kids with. That's someone that you will want to have in your life for the rest of eternity. You know what I'm saying? She has to be family oriented. She has to have these values and these core values that align with you. She has to be family oriented, period. Number 3, she has to be goal oriented. Now, fellas, I know you guys are very traditional. You want women to stay in the house all day, cook, clean, do all these things. Bro, we in 2023. We ain't in no 1840. You know what I mean? Like, this is about to be 2024. You know what I mean? Like, we not living in those times anymore, bro. I prefer a woman that has goals, that has aspirations and dreams. You know what I'm saying? That wants to do something with her life and wants to go out and achieve these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta get out of that mindset, right? Goal orientation. She has to have these all these goals, dreams, aspirations that she wants to do, to get out, to do these things and do things with her life. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're in a relationship, when you're in a marriage, that is something that is very sacred. That is something that's very important, not only for you guys, but for the children to look up and see, like, oh, mommy's doing this, daddy's doing this, she's striving for this, dad is striving for that. Having goals as a couple, but also it's important to have individual goals as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you want to do this, you want to do that? Okay, cool. How can we get there? Notice what is the key word that I said there? Even though my wife wants to do these things and those things and those things, notice how I said, how are we, all capital letters, we, W-E, we, how are we going to get there? You know what I'm saying? Because it's my job, it's my duty, it's my responsibility to be there for you mentally and all these things, for you to gather yourself to achieve these things, right? Goal orientation is very important within a relationship, but also with your lady. She has to have these things within herself to be more. And your job is to lift her up and do these things, right? Goal oriented. You have to have it, bro. You have to. Number 4, she has to be financially stable. Again, she has to be financially stable. Fellas, I know you dealt with girls in your life where She would spend money on this, spend money on that, spend money on this, spend money on that. And you're just like, how? Why? Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Because when you are in a relationship, when you are ultimately in a marriage, and kids now are involved, it's not about you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Your life as an individual is over, not only because you have this man in your life, you have this woman in your life now. You have these little ones looking up to you to provide. Why are you spending money on these high dollar, high maintenance things that doesn't even, bro? She has to be financially stable, man. She has to be smart with her money. She has to be smart with how she spends her money. That's very important. And notice that, right? Notice that very early, even in the talking stage, bro. Even in the talking stage, pay attention on how she spends her money, and be slick with it too, man. Be like, oh, how much how much does that cost, bro? How much does that cost? You know what I'm saying? Because how she spends her money as an individual is going to be based off how she spends her money as a married woman, right? And that's very important. That's very important within a relationship. You guys have to build and build and build and build. And certain people, certain couples have joint accounts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's trust on a whole nother level. On a whole nother level. So how she spends her money is very important within their relationship. You know what I'm saying? What she does for the kids. It's not about her anymore. It's not about you anymore. It's about these kids. You know what I'm saying? So she has to be financially stable, bro. And number 5, probably the most important aspect on this list and the most obvious. She has to actually want kids. She actually has to want kids, bro. Why are you pursuing someone that doesn't want kids? If that's what you want, why are you pursuing someone that doesn't want what you want? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would never understand why certain people, not just women, but men too, that don't want kids. I don't understand that, me personally, because I've always wanted it. But that's certain people's prerogative. But for me, if you want kids, don't even waste your time dealing with someone that doesn't want kids herself. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, I've dealt with someone before that didn't want kids. You know what I mean? Back in school, back in college, my senior year. My senior year of college, bro. My senior year of college, man, because, you know, I was dealing with someone back then, talking. I saw her, thought she was cute. Boom, boom, boom. Had a class with her. Then that's opened the gates of conversation, right? And got to know her, got to talk to her. Then next thing you know, the topic of kids came up, because that's very important for me to know off the gate if that's what you want long term. You know what I mean? And she said no, she didn't want kids. And don't bother asking me later on, because I'm not going to change my mind. And I broke rule number 1. What's number 1 on the list, guys? Stand on your morals. Stand on your values. Stand on your list. Stand on your standards. For me personally, I want kids. I want a family. I broke that rule, and I continue to pursue her anyway, right? Based off of how she made me feel, because she had other qualities that I liked. You know what I'm saying? Even though the biggest turnoff and the biggest negative was she didn't want kids, but she does these things though, bro. So I dealt with it, right? Broke number 1 rule on the list. I did it, right? Continued and continued and continued. And if I had it my way, based off who I was back then and the perspective that I had, I'll still be with her to this day, talking and probably in a relationship. And she ended it, right? Still hurts to this day, because I really like that girl. And she ended it. Why? Because she was respectful enough that, our futures didn't align. You know what I'm saying? I wanted something that she didn't want, and she couldn't provide that. So she ended it. And she was respectful enough to say, you know what, Kendrick, you should find someone that actually wants to have kids. You know what I'm saying? And still to this day, I respected that decision. But did I like it? No, because I really like that girl, man. But it's important to have someone in your life that actually wants kids, bro. It's very important to have someone in your life, you know, that aligns with what you want in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh. And how she takes care of herself is important too. How she talks to people. You know what I'm saying? How she carries herself, not only when you guys are alone, but in public. You know what I'm saying? Is she rude? Is she nice? Is she mean? Is she amazing? Does she take 3 showers a day? I don't know why women take 3 showers a day. Like, I don't know if it's like a female thing or what. Does she take 3 showers a day? Right? Does she do face mask? Does she go to the gym? Or does she just eat up everything in the house all day? You know what I'm saying? Like, these things, these qualities are very important because what she does is going to carry off to who? The kids. You know what I'm saying? So all these aspects are very, very important in finding the right one for you. Not the perfect, because nobody's perfect. Finding the right one for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever fall for just don't fall for the outside material things, Brian. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for these. Don't fall for none of that. Don't do it. Because who a woman is based off of mentality, how she carries herself, her mindset. Don't fall for the outside stuff, bro. Don't fall for that, man, because it's about how someone makes you feel intellectually. It's how someone makes you feel, you know, just as a person, as a man, you know what I mean? Not just don't fall for temporarily feelings. Go after, you know, a long-term feeling, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Don't go for the 5-10 minute, you know, thing, you know what I mean? To go for someone that you feel like, oh man, I can take this person to my mom, man. I can show her off to my family, man. And like I said earlier, don't move off hurt, don't move off trauma. You know what I'm saying? You got hurt by this person, so you're gonna talk to this person. You know, get away from this hurt. You know what I mean? Because again, I know what that's like, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all, man. And just keeps built in hurt and trauma within. And here you are dealing with this new person, and you're going off on this person based on what this person did to you. You know what I mean? Like, don't do those things, man. It's very important. But I hope this list is good. I hope it's good. And if I left off something, make sure you put it in the comments. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. This has been yours truly, Kendrick McKnight, man. And until my next video. Yes, sir.